¿Segura?
Sí, recuerdo todas las personas.
Amelia and Santiago meet once every week at a community lounge in the University of British Columbia. But their conversations are not all that fluent. At least not yet. They are members of the UBC Tandem Initiative, a free language learning program that pairs strangers so they can exchange and learn foreign languages. When Santiago arrived from Peru 3 years ago, he realized he needed to improve his English to live and work in Canada. And after joining Tandem, his newfound friendship with Amelia is already paying off.
The last session, I practiced some mock interview to apply for the co-op opportunity. When we hear, she gave me like expressions. We need to like natural expressions in English. Finally, I got a co-op position.
La Copa Mundial este año.
For Amelia, it's about having the same level of fluency in Spanish as her friends back home in California.
I'm not very good at conversational Spanish, so it's definitely easier with him because I feel like, I can ask him to speak slower. And he's like, just explain yourself, take your time, say it in a way that makes sense to you, and then I'll tell you the more concise way to say it in Spanish.
Since its launch in 2011, Tandem's popularity has soared, with close to 900 applicants this past year. And it is thriving despite the presence of traditional university language courses.
I've been taking Spanish classes for almost a decade and I feel like I'm not getting better at it. So I wanted to actually have conversations with someone who speaks Spanish fluently instead of just sitting in a class, and participating but not really getting the full value of it.
And the salmon go up those rivers.
Amelia is not the only one who finds the classroom limiting. In fact, the founder of Tandem, Mary Lighton, first spotted an opportunity to launch this program when she was a master's student at UBC.
So I was on campus and I recognized that there was, a whole bunch of Japanese students studying English. There were a whole bunch of English-speaking students studying Japanese, and they were in classrooms on campus, not talking to each other. And that just seemed crazy.
Having founded Tandem at UBC, Mary is now tapping into other communities in Vancouver. She recently launched a new program that aims to improve language fluency and community bonding. So, as this concept catches on, are unconventional language exchange programs a threat to classroom lectures?
We were always really clear that this is a complementary program. So we're not telling people not to study languages in classes or not to use apps. We're saying do everything that you feel contributes to your language learning and do this as well.
With Razaz, Ainousah, this is Rehmatullah, Sheikh.